Hey there, it's Samantha Garrett here, and today we're going to look at 2 easy ways that you can turn an email in Gmail into a calendar event in Google Calendar. Now, this is particularly useful if you've got an email with a whole lot of people on it and you've been talking about having a meeting and you now want to go ahead and schedule it. You just want to be able to quickly go in, create that meeting and invite everyone along to it. So one of the ways I'm going to show you today can do that, and the other way we'll just copy over the title or the subject of the email into the title of the calendar event. So let's jump in and have a look. Okay, so here we are in Gmail, and the first thing we're going to do is open the email that we want to turn into a calendar event. So I'm going to open this one here, and at the top of the email we have this little button here, the More button, the one with the 3 dots. So under that we see an option here to create an event, and that is the first way that we can turn the email into a calendar event. So I'm going to click on that button, and what you'll see happen is that a new tab will open, here it is, with my calendar in it, and it will actually open a brand new event. So it's copied across the title or the subject of the email into the title of the calendar event. Now, it doesn't do any times or anything like that automatically. You will have to do that yourself. But what it has done is actually invited the people that were involved in that email. So you can see here, Courtney, Troy, and Wesley are the same people that were, if we go back here, the same people that were on the email. So it's invited them along. Now, if there was people on that email thread that you didn't actually want in the calendar event, you could just come in here and you could remove them. So that's nice and easy. And you'll also see down the bottom here that it's grabbed some of the contents of the email and popped it here in the calendar event description. Now, it doesn't grab everything, but it at least brings some of it. And of course, you could go back and copy some of the content from that email into here, add your attachments, etc. So now all we would need to do is click save, set our time and date, obviously, and then click save, and we are good to go. So that is option 1. Now, what about option 2? Now, option 2 is a lot more simple, but it still has some advantages in that at least you've got the same subject of the email in the title of the calendar event if it's relevant. So let's have a look at how to do that. Okay, so same deal. We start with the email open. Then what we do is we come over here to the side panel in Gmail. And this little side panel has icons for Google Calendar, Google Keep, Google Tasks, and Google Contacts. Now, if you don't see the side panel here, it's probably because you've hidden it. So right down the bottom of the side panel is a little arrow. You can see here it's hide side panel. So if I was to hide mine, it would disappear, but there'd be a little arrow to open it back up. So if you don't see yours, make sure you open it back up. Now, while I've got the email open, if I click the little Google Calendar icon, it's going to open my Google Calendar. And then if I click on a time slot, so if I go, for example, to tomorrow and do one here at 11 o'clock, so I've just done a double click there, and you'll see it's opened a new calendar event here in the side panel, and it's actually copied over, there you go, the subject of the email into the title. Now, it doesn't add the guests or anything here, so you will need to do that, but I do quite like it because you can just jump in and do it here. You can see the guests, and it's really simple. So if you wanted to copy and paste some people in there, you could as well. So then you'd add the rest of your information and click save. So there you have it, 2 different ways that you can turn an email in Gmail into a calendar event in Google Calendar. So I hope you found that helpful. Now, if you want to find even more Google tips and tricks, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then you'll be notified when all the new videos drop down. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.